First at 11, holiday travel is about to ramp up ahead of Thanksgiving. Thank you for staying up late with us tonight. I'm Riley Phillips, taking you now live to a look at interstates across our area. We have I-95 in Jacksonville, I-95 in St. Johns County, Glynn County up in Georgia, and then where I-10 and I-75 meet in Columbia County. AAA expects more than 4 million Floridians to drive for the holiday and more than 2 million Georgians. Our Zach Wilcox joins us live from our station here in downtown Jacksonville. And Zach, I see you are checking some tires there.
Yeah, Riley, well, I figure, we're going to be doing a lot of driving to different Thanksgiving stories all throughout the week, so I wanted to make sure that our fleet cars have enough air in their tires because AAA reminds folks to make sure that their tires are pumped, that they've checked their batteries, and to fill up with gas the day before they leave for any trips. And we talked with some folks who are right up around the Florida-Georgia border about their trips so far as they try to commute to all over the place for Thanksgiving.
It hasn't been bad. We haven't been stopped for any length of time, and the weather's been good.
Liz Brager finally made it to Georgia after starting her journey down in Delray Beach, but she still has a long ways to go to get to her son's place for Thanksgiving in Washington, D.C.
We sort of decided to go at the last minute, and plane tickets were so outrageous. We wanted to have a car because we wanted to do things when we were up there with my grandchildren.
Liz wasn't the only one who chose wheels over wings, as AAA expects around 4.3 million Floridians to drive for Thanksgiving, compared to only 300,000 with plane tickets. While she heads out of the state, AAA is expecting quite a few cars crossing the border into Florida from the other direction, as 4 of the top 5 projected domestic destinations are Florida cities.
There was a lot of traffic on 75. We come 75 first, and then we cut over to 95, but we try to take all kind of like back roads.
Deborah always looks forward to getting off I-75 while trekking from Leesburg to Charleston, but not as much as she looks forward to the look on her grandson's face when she arrives.
Oh, my grandson's already said, "What time are you going to be here, Grandma? Are you on the road yet?"
Some good news for the folks who do take to the skies. Jacksonville Aviation Authority CEO Mark Vanlow is relieved the federal shutdown ended just in time for Thanksgiving travel. That's after he said 64 flights out of Jacksonville International were impacted by flight reductions during the shutdown.
Seems like every time they get stuck in Washington, aviation is what solves the problem. Because the people couldn't fly home for Christmas and Thanksgiving, they got a hold of their congressman and they made this happen.
Liz and Deborah will stick to the ground this time, with slightly different itineraries planned when they do finally make it.
My grandson and I are going to put up a Christmas tree, and we're going to make our own garland.
The only thing I know that I'm doing is taking my grandson to buy sunglasses.
You know what they say, Thanksgiving and sunglasses go together like turkey and pie, I suppose. Now, if you'll excuse me, we've got about a dozen cars in this fleet, so if I'm going to get this done, I better get back to it. In downtown, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.